Howdy, welcome on in. My name is Welcome to Tavern. Hopefully you are well. Hopefully everything's going well. That being said, today I am going to be continuing with Subnautica Blows here. Hopefully finishing up today. I definitely got to do a lot of the land stuff. I still got to go to the Crystal Caverns. Still make Alan's body. And find, of course, the rest of the parts to allow him to have a body, which I think I already have all the pieces, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty much ready to go on that note. Once I at least locate and get the body parts. Then I just got to make it. And, of course, getting all the resources for that in case I don't have them, which I should, though. But I don't know. I don't remember exactly what you need to build it, but it shouldn't be too hard. That being said, though, if you guys are enjoying the content, I would appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe if you're new, as well as follow if you're new as well, hit the notification bell. And that's about all that needs to be said. And with that being said, hopefully you have some fun today. Be pretty quick. I'm going to take out the prawn suit for a lot of the journey on land. I might also just take the ice box. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm bringing it with me anyway, just because I can. And since it's like an option. Then again with the oh, what do you call the stupid things? The ice worms, I'm still questioning the idea. Because unfortunately storage is kind of a hard thing to kind of keep up with. But we're gonna try. Better. I really gotta find a place to release these penguins so that they don't die. As for the others, they'll just get eaten. But alright, so I'm gonna do a few changes. For one, I'm not gonna need my rebreather. So I need my cold mask, I need my penguin, might need the propulsion gun, gonna definitely need the hydraulic fluids. Yeah, rebreather's not gonna be necessary for the journey ahead. I'm gonna leave that behind. Sea glide as well, it'll be useless. Flashlight, I believe I have that in my tool chest. I do. I'm tempted to bring these, but it's coffee. It's not really that helpful. I have these anyway for food and a little bit of water. If I ever find water, I'll hopefully find stuff to make water. So, should be fine then. Repair tool. I'm gonna leave in here. If I ever have to make a trip back, I'll keep that in mind, but I'm hoping I won't need it. Extra batteries, of course, for what knows what. Knife's gonna be useless during the timeout. The builder is also going to be useless. That'll not have no use during my timeout. Alright, that looks good. Flashlight, yeah. Knife will be useless currently in my way out. And I'll have to equip the remote as I go about doing stuff. I think I'll have these on deck. I can always trade out the other ones later. Okay. Alright, well that's docked. I'm ready to go. Hello? Alright, Defy Robotics. If anything, I may take the glider to the worm area. I still gotta kind of figure that out. Which should be fun. And as for the Crystal Caverns, I'm sure I'll eventually head out in that direction at some point. I could have sworn I moved these. Oh well. I'll talk about that later. I did not bring the extra power cells. Oh, let's hope I don't need them. Oh, where do I want to park this? I probably am going to park this over there by the Snow Fox. It's probably the easiest place to park the thing. And then from there I can worry about the rest. Wait. No, it's not down there. I know there's something I know I gotta find later for the cure, because I know I gotta get a cure for something later. Whatever, I'm gonna be doing it while I'm out there anyway. Something to worry about once I get to my destination. Yes, Mr. Cryptosaurus. I'm aware you all are pissed. And you guys have a high aggression level for no reason. Joke. I will shock you. So give me a reason. Now, I wonder if you equip more horsepower, if it just allows you like haul a ton more. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, I still need to find one of your guys' eggs. I feel like you guys would be on the surface, and you guys are kind of land dwellers. And considering I don't have a lot to do today, I actually do kind of have some time to go see if I can find one. I feel like though you guys would just have them on the surface. Am I wrong? Alright, I'm just gonna leave the ship. My ship's become so long now I can't just go explore without it. Our base probably gonna be anywhere. It's probably gonna be on top of that island. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I actually need to find a way in there. I think there's gonna be an egg anywhere. It's gonna be on this island right here, because where there's not necessarily spawning, but it's definitely where they're living. I would love to bring that home. I could also drop off the penguins here for their parents, or for some parenthood. No, that looks too steep. Oh, you can just press shift. Oh, that's cool. Cool. That would have been helpful to know earlier. I wouldn't have to keep it equipped. There we go. Alright, let me go grab the penguins and drop them off into their captive parents. That way they no longer will reside in my captivity. Much as they're cute. I've already collected one. Here you go, you all. Your penguin children. Now, where would the seals keep their eggs? That looks like an egg. I hope this ain't one of your guys' eggs. Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna hope I just grabbed an egg for one of them, for one of the seal-looking things, and not a penguin. It seems like it. But then again, considering that there are penguins here, I also would assume it's a penguin egg. I'm so confused. Whatever. Please make it. Bruh. Oh no! That's just sad. Alright, let's hope this works out well for me. I'll take it home for analyzation later. Okay, good. Small egg. Just throw it in there. I just can't remember when I get home. I drop that off in there. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Oh no. I don't want to pick up any more baby penguins. It's also could go underneath, but I feel like that's kind of lazy. I would like to take my bike with me, so. I'm also probably going to have to come back, I just realized. I'm going to have to go back to my base at least at some point. I gotta make upgrades for the snow fox. Unless I manage to find the minerals on the land. That would actually be a bonus if I could find those on land. But I'm having some doubts I'll be able to. We'll see. Okay, I can never remember. I definitely know this is a way over there, but it's kind of a long walk. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. Got the hydraulics, got the food I need. Alright, I'll be fine. I got all my clothing for winter gear. That'll also be good. Should make me stay out here for a longer time without getting cold. Which is important. Alright, so before I go on the walk over to the bike and take the bike into the inner sanctum, I'm gonna go drop this off at the bridge take care of this real quick. So remember what's on this. So on this part of land, there's copper, silver, gold, magnetite, sometimes, and quartz. Not gonna lie, that leaves a bit to be desired. If I do have to build something. Is that all you needed? Stem. Okay. We'll go there later. That's for Alan's body. Right now, I would like to finish up searching in the Phi Robotics region. And then from there, I can worry about the rest. That's actually a very decent decrease. Alright. Just ready to go. Wait, where do you access the upgrades? Oh, I just have to board it right now. I can't access. Okay. Fair enough. I'm actually gonna go this way since I do know it takes me to where I want to go. Again, one thing I don't understand how this bike warms you up. I don't like, what exactly is causing the warming effect for my body. But I'll take what I can get. Die. Man, you're a hover bike. What do you mean you get damaged from a fall? Whatever. I don't understand like a thing get damaged like that considering we're doing not that high of a fall. But whatever. And what I do need to be cognizant about on my journey is I don't need certain materials. Oh, there's only one. Oh. Okay, well that's kind of beneficial. There's only one upgrade. Anyways, I do need to be cognizant of what I do take when it comes to materials. I'll go back to the glider.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh, great.
Seek shelter.
Oh. Staying in the cave then. Till the storm passes. Maybe I can plan out where like I want to go. Oh, some magnetite. I'm gonna grab like 3 pieces. I don't know if like many things are made more than 3 magnetite. Run for that cave. Fun. Just keep that on me. Oh, frick, that guy is not happy. It's not exactly where I preferably like to be right now. But oh well. Cannot see. Okay, I just went in a circle. Gosh darn it. It's a good thing, but still. Grab a few bits of silver. Guess I need to make a wiring kit. I'm fairly sure at some point I've seen gold in these crevices. What's a flashlight? I'll have to keep my eye out for gold and copper. Okay, so this is where I'm ending up. Alright. Probably actually where I need to go anyway.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Whatever. So I got the cold suit. why I got the snow box. Oh boy. Oh, okay, I know where I'm at now. I'm at that one spot where you can go underneath the water and head back out to the main ocean. I don't eat snow. I can't see. Frick. Whatever. I'm actually not getting cold too fast in this weather. And I'd rather take it slow anyway. I think I can reach that some other way. Okay, do have snow stalkers. Not worried about them though, they're out of the way. Yeah, this looks like we have penguin locations. There's one over there I need to go look at. I guess I'll start over there then. Go, little fella. Oh, I see something. That looks mighty important. That looks like that's the cure.
Sam must have stashed
Nice.
this here.
I'm
She
gonna grab
was going to use this
few bits.
antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
right. Can you turn, you stupid little machine? Hey, Mr. Disappointment, how you doing? Yes, sir. It's below 0, man. It's freaking freezing out at the moment. Seems to do pretty well considering in the west. How you doing? Yeah. Of course I do. Your name kind of sticks out for one, and the conversation we had was pretty cool. So, why does she look white now? Yeah. Okay, so I got what I need from this biome. That's good to hear. Happy you're doing well. Doing okay, man. I'm out here, man. Just relaxing as I normally do. At the moment, I'm looking for a particular thing I need to find. I don't know if it's out here, though. But I did get what I needed. Cute! That's mama! That's mama! Why is that? Copper. Ah, fudge. You ever think you will one day? Yeah, this is the land portion. There is some land exploration you're gonna have to do. It's a bit more land than normal, but it's definitely a land part. And I've already kind of done a majority of the water. I still got a bit more to do, but I've kind of done a majority of the water so far. Fair enough. I understand. Just figured I ask. Ow. Yeah, I don't blame you. Subnautica 2 is definitely going to be a decent game, so I kind of feel the same way. But I am playing this because I do enjoy it, so here and there. I do gotta admit though, the bike's cool. You gotta admit, man, it's a pretty cool little feature. And the spy bot. I like the spy bot. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's really cool, man. I do hope there's a bit more land to explore on the next one. I wouldn't mind exploring a bit more land compared to ocean. Though I do like the ocean, obviously. That's like the main part of the game. I do hope there's like more land to explore.
Seek shelter.
I would love to explore some more land. And see like a bigger biodiversity above land, on land as well. Other than just birds. That's fair. May I ask why? Good conversation to have. Yeah, I'm not saying we take away the ocean or take away a lot of the ocean. I think it should still be a giant ocean with also some land elements to it still. But that's just an opinion. I understand. Because obviously it is more of an ocean survival. Yeah. Well, we'll see what the devs do. Obviously it's the devs' decision what they want to do, man. I just enjoy the game entirely, so I'm not really worried about what they do. As long as it's fun, it's not that big a deal to me what they do. For what's worth, though, they did a really good job with the glaciers. I think the Iceland is pretty cool. I think they did a really excellent job for what they did. Oh yeah, how so? Alright, I'm gonna go park this up real quick. Let it get repaired while I'm busy doing some stuff real quick. Hold on a second. Oh yeah? Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Where'd you read? If you can remember the name of it. Alright, so there should be enough materials in order to make anything generally pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about it. And for the cure, I think I have to take it with me, but I'm gonna keep it on me for now. Just the first 3 chapters of Matthew. Pretty good 3 chapters, man, gotta be honest. Those are some of them. That's definitely a good part to start in, man. I love Matthew, it's a really good one. I also love John in the Gospels. I do have the one, so hopefully I won't have to make another. Well, I guess I should probably still sleep the night away, so I can explore in the day. I appreciate having this bed in here, makes it easier to sleep. Good morning! I was about to say Vietnam, but that don't make sense, we're not in Vietnam. What do you remember from it? Or anything stick out to you from reading Matthew? Don't put this back in my inventory. I don't know why I'm trying to... Okay, so I should have enough materials to do anything I need to do to make for the ice fox, so I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, time to start heading across the bridge. Now I gotta go deal with the ice worms, which is going to be fun. They're not exactly the most friendliest of beasts. And I'm very fond of people on scooters. Shocking. But we'll do what we gotta do. I gotta find a body part for Alan, so... I don't need a flare. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for water. But, oh well. What are you gonna do?
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast.
Northeast?
It would be worth investigating.
Or ought. Die.
Carefully.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Oh, Mary? Yeah, it was for... do you know why? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. He says northeast, but I'm going like northwest, west. Oh well. I believe this is one of the first locations of a, see whatchamacallit, an ice worm. Could be wrong though. Guys, I see this over here. I want to go check this out. Mary, yeah, you're good. Spongies in here. I like that. I like how you say that. It's funny. Bob and Switch. No, you're good. I figured I knew what you meant. Maria, Mary. You're good, man. Same name, just different language. So yeah, for the most part, yeah, it's pretty much the reason because Jesus was, as you say, spawned. In their world, because he didn't... It's kind of hard to believe that someone was born like that and wasn't just conceived by another man. So, obviously, Joseph was going to
New blueprint synthesized.
break up with her, as you say, to protect her honor and innocence. And so he was going to do that for respect, you know. Yeah, and ultimately, as you probably read, an angel of the Lord came and talked to Mary and said, or talked to Joseph and said, don't do that, because obviously the son she's bearing is, you know, is going to be the savior, and it wasn't, you know, because she was unfaithful. You know, because if you think about it, being in his position, it's kind of hard to prove that she wasn't with another man. Because it's kind of weird that all of a sudden now you have a child and it's like, hey, the child came from a spirit. How do you feel about that? Obviously, as you can imagine, Joseph was not exactly too enthused. So he was trying to honor her, though, and because she would have been very disrespected in their culture and Israel's culture. She would have actually, at some point, if it was true that she was infidelity, she would have even possibly been killed for that as well. So this was a way for her not to be scorned and not be killed, in a sense, to save her life. But Jesus obviously came in, or the Holy Spirit, or God came in clutch through an angel, and that happened. Yep. The 3 wise men were sent by Herodias, and then of course they avoided him after they left, when they were leaving. It's a very interesting story at the beginning of Jesus' life. It's full of chaos, in a sense. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. I'm trying to get attacked by an ice worm, as you can tell. Okay, I'm also looking for gold. Unfortunately, I'm not finding any gold in them hills. In these hills. Oh, frick. Okay, well, down it is. Ugh. I hear it. It's coming. I made it into a cave. I'm good. For some reason, the thing can't follow in caves. Yeah, it's a very interesting story to hear about Jesus' beginning. And of course, he also went to Egypt at a young age. So that way, Herodias couldn't kill him. Thanks all be to God, who told Joseph and Mary to leave. That worm's pissed. Yeah. It's amazing what you learn when you read the Bible. Kidding, I'm sorry. But it is very interesting to learn what, you know, what happened. Okay, I can't go in there. Yeah. It's a very interesting book. Even if you aren't necessarily a Christian, it's a very interesting book. Ice worm! He pissed. Ooh, caramba. What are you doing? Bro. Well, life lessons come a little later in Jesus' life, of course, with questions and stuff. And then later in scripture, in like Paul's books from Romans to Galatians, Corinthians, Ephesians, and Thessalonians, and Timothy, those are some of the books where it's a lot more about living as a Christian. So, yeah. If you want some good old quotes, Proverbs always a good shout out. Ooh. There we go. I would always recommend Proverbs from some good old wisdom. That being said, you may not exactly like what it has to say, which most people don't, but it'll obviously give you wisdom if you're looking for some good wisdom. It's in the Old Testament, so you might have to get an Old Testament if you can get your hands on the Old Testament. That would help. Yeah, it's in the Old Testament. You can always go online and get a Bible app, and if you have a phone, you can get a Bible app. That'll obviously allow you to read Proverbs, and you can read through it online if you don't have immediate access right now to a Bible. I would recommend reading the Old Testament, man. It's not a bad book. It's a lot of historical documentation of how our faiths came to be, and Proverbs is just good wisdom in general, man. It's great wisdom to have. Like, if you can get your hands on it, man. Alright, so you said the northeast. So let's go down that way, then. I might need to go and repair this real quick. Do I have my... Okay, let me go give a repair real quick and take a minute to breathe. And I'll figure out... And then I'll come back out here. But I would recommend you read it. It's still canon. Even though Lutherans may not necessarily believe in that. It was still canon to most Christians. So, like I said, it's just a book of wisdom. Psalms is also really good too, for comfort. If you ever need a time for comfort, I would always recommend reading Psalms. It's a great book for that. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I would recommend it still. It could generally be beneficial to read those things and hear about it, even if your branch doesn't necessarily believe in it. It wouldn't be a bad thing to look into other books. Lutheran Evangelic, I think, maybe. Okay, I can see why you guys are more New Testament, because you guys are about the evangelical thing, and usually that's where a lot of that may come from. No, you're good. I'm just saying, it may not be a bad thing still to read it. It's always free to read a Bible. You can go online, get an app, and you can even download it, I think, in your language and stuff, and you can just go read it. And it wouldn't hurt to help you understand God a bit. Especially like some of the people he used. So. But do what you gotta do, man. But regardless, I do want to commend you on the fact that you are getting into scripture. I commend you for that. I do want you to know that. That ice worm is pissed I left. He's like... I actually would love to get my hands on like a very old one. It's like 16th century Bible. There's one that you can look at that has like old text. I would love to get my hands on one, but they're not exactly common anymore because new print and stuff. I don't exactly remember the name of it, but it's an old scripture Bible. Ooh, he missed. God, it missed. Well, I don't have a reason not to go here. I don't think the ice worm's coming in here, in this little alcove. Hey, what's that? Might go in that cave after this real quick. So, but that is the benefit of having as much stuff as we do around here. We can easily have access to the Bible now thanks to technology. It's not impossible anymore. Ah, nope. Wrong one. There we go. Immediate water for later. Oh, it's just diamonds? Okay. Oh, I'm going in here. Anything else been going on that spawned from this inspiration? Oh. No, I don't. I speak little tidbits here of other languages like Italian, Spanish, even some German here and there from learning it, like little tidbits, but not a whole lot, no. Yeah, any other inspiration you got from reading, or from God, from everything that's happened? Okay, that's kind of... Oh, frick. Uncle Ice Worm's kind of a prick. I just gotta remember not to be scared about the ice worm. He ain't gonna bother me as long as I don't bother him. Alright, he should come bother me now since I'm in his region. pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good thing to start reading, man. No, Dylan. Also good to see you. But no mods, I'm sorry. Just pure vanilla. My bad. Frick, man's pissed. Okay, alien technology, obviously. Might as well scan it. Hope you're doing well. Is this a greenhouse? Here and there. Teleportation?
New technology acquired.
What? When did they make this? Yeah, some Italian, a little bit of German, a little bit of Spanish, but just from like video games and stuff that I picked up. Like grazie or buona fortuna. Things like that. Some German, Dankeschön, uns zwei, drei, and some stuff. Spanish, hola mi mijo. Just basic stuff. It's just things from games and stuff like that that I've played, like Assassin's Creed 2 and a handful of other things. Just because my brain is bored, and I'm like, hey, let's learn this, you know. Right now, I want to make that teleportation module. I think that thing sounds like fun.
Data balance is so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
So obviously that's English. Oh, let me get on my bike. Obviously that's got to be English and Swedish, and then a little bit of Spanish. Or what's the third language that you're fluent in? Ooh, he is a pissy boy. Oh, isn't he cute? I gotta go finish, right. Got it. Should've guessed that. Oh, mate. Could you bloody relax? Do you enjoy being a prick? Jerk. Freaking this guy over here freaking being got this thing being over here being a jerk. I'm also a bit thirsty. Here's an ice worm corpse. Oh, you poor thing. Is that actually how you research an ice worm in this game? So that's how you research an ice worm. Okay. Cool. Not how I think you would want to research an ice worm, but I mean, hey, what you gotta do, right? Right, understandable. That's kind of like the same way here with some languages, obviously. Okay, thankfully this looks like the snow mist is clearing up. Push it. I'll go down this crevice before I get attacked by a snow worm. Or an ice worm. I think this is where his body is. And then there's also the... I also still gotta go find the crypt. Not really the crypt, I don't know what it's called, but I gotta go find something in this area. Fair enough. Yeah, that would be pretty rough. Because obviously you would just be Finnish, right? You just have Finnish more or less with your language. Would probably be the more common thing you would hear often. Wait, what am I scanning? Oh, large emeralds. Is this all I'm here for? It's just this? Just study a dang rock? Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Architect component. Ancient tissue.
Ah, that is a rough
Rock
way to
slide.
go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
Why is that?
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't
Okay,
a big
iron cubes are
sample.
here to mine if I ever want
Probably
iron
enough.
cubes. I'll remember that.
Pluripotent. derived from the DNA of various species.
Look like getting up here is gonna be a pain.
Form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending
I
up
should have
with
grabbed my
hooves where your
my
eyelashes
thing. I
should
didn't grab it like an
That
idiot.
does not happen.
Oh well.
At least not since the 4th iteration.
The 4th iteration. Man, act out here like he's acting like he's a book. Oh. Alright, so I think if I go this way, I think I get to the place I need to go to. Can't exactly remember. Launch it. Yeah, I guess it would definitely be torture, wouldn't it? I understand. That being said, English isn't actually the greatest either. As I'm sure you know. English can be quite stupid sometimes, with one word meaning multiple things, which is stupid at times. But I understand, yeah, obviously it can be quite torturous to learn that in school as a young kid. I understand. I mean, for what it's worth, you handle it pretty well. And I commend you for that. It's not easy. No, I wouldn't say you're wrong for complaining about it. Obviously, each one struggles with the things that they struggle with. Fair enough, Dylan. Look at that lithium. Also, I'm gonna be heading back home anyway for some stuff, so. I also know there's a thing out here for, is it this? Or is this the way I entered in? Yeah, of course, understandable. Alright, so this is the way back home, I think. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard like Finland actually has like a lot of racism considering, which is really sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad that you guys have like a lot of racism in your guys' country. I never would have suspected that, but at the rate with humans and stuff, I am surprised, but I'm not surprised by people anymore. People can be quite cruel sometimes, just for no reason. Oh, I think I see where I need to go. I think it's over there. I'm gonna hope that by that thing not moving, it won't kill my bike. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long walk back home. Can I get some water, please? Frick, man. Oh, you want some food? Give me some dang on freaking food, man. So, a lot of the racism is caused by a language problem. That's what caused it, just because, like, they just want to do away with a language. That's a very, with respect, that's a very unusual reason to want to be that way. Obviously, people are allowed to choose what they want to choose. That's a very weird reason. Or, I would say weird, but definitely unique. The heck are you? I've never seen you before. I'm taking one. 9. I don't know what this is, but I'm taking it home. I wonder if it's like an ice worm. I've never... Nope, I'm stuck. So... I'm not going to speak on that, but it doesn't really... it doesn't really sound like a racial problem, but more like a hierarchy issue. Like, the rich saying that this is how it should be, considering they have the money, is more like what it sounds like. But I'm probably wrong on that, but that's what that sounds like in my head when you're talking about it. That doesn't make me right, by all means, but that's just what I'm hearing based on what you're telling me. What is this? Okay, fair enough. It used to be a rich people problem. Gotcha. But somehow it's turned into a racism problem? That's really funky to me. Wait, this looks like Aurora. Or not Aurora, but whatever. I should have brought my repair tool, but unfortunately, like an idiot, I forgot to bring it with me. But I thought, I'll be fine. Definitely freaking not fine. Oh, look at all this in cubes. No, because kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird to be racist because of like a unfair treatment. It's usually what you call like a hierarchy problem. Is the rich feel like the poor just need to deal with it and listen to them. It's like a power struggle, basically, is probably how I would put it at. I don't necessarily know if I would call it like a racist or any type of issue. It's just a hierarchy problem. Do I still have that little robot? No, I don't. I can let that go. Fortunate. Right. I don't know. It's definitely, I don't know. My thing is like, is there a cause and imbalance? Is there like a, not like a stereotype, because stereotypes can sometimes be racist, but they're not always. Are people getting mistreated because of their language? Like, are they getting treated different, like massively different? Then I would consider it a really big issue of human rights. Because that's usually, I believe, what human rights are anyway, problems are anyway. I have no idea where the frick I'm at, by the way. I'm just roaming at this point now. Though they don't want to. Okay. So, again, that sounds like a power problem. But my question is, people are being treated... So it does breed resentment. Right, of course. Like I said, again, my question would be is it leading people to be mistreated in the work environment and just general environments to learn? Like, if you don't learn it, then you can't take certain jobs, you can't live a certain way. That's probably where I would sit with that whole idea. I wonder where this goes. It's more like subtle. So obviously there's hints. I mean, if that's the case, it's some hints. Where did this... Wait, does this go back to Omega? Oh, that's what this goes back to. That's cool. Are fine or neutral to Swedish speakers, right? So, like I said, it sounds more like a... I don't really know a word for it, but it's basically like a power struggle with a old-fashioned versus new-fashioned struggle. So obviously it's definitely not really much of a human rights issue as much of it is like a personal opinion problem. Because at the end of the day, if you understand what you're saying with each other, which is the point of language anyway, then I do dare to question is what's the point of the argument. But obviously people argue for just about anything after all. Often have it easier to get into schools because they're much fewer. Right. So that is true. It's hard to say, honestly. I'm not really too wise or well versed in that kind of world with that stuff. But some of what you're saying I'm understanding, and it just sounds a lot like it is like an opinion thing. While there is some subtlety of which people can have the opportunity to be race, obviously in that category of being, like derogatory and stuff like that and mistreatment. I obviously don't live there, so I don't want to speak too much into the topic if I don't know it well. But from what I do know and what I'm seeing, it does sound like there is some subtle things. But obviously it doesn't sound like it's causing a giant issue, like where people are literally getting, mistreated to like a terrible degree, where it can be fatal and downright humiliating and just unable to live in a good way. So, but obviously it still isn't right though, period, to be treating someone like that, because, you know, kindness should be a thing. Meh. So obviously then the Finnish people are pretty meh compared to like the other ones, obviously then. Yeah, right. Which, I mean, that's kind of how America is with all the different races we have in America. I mean, we have like so many different races that live here in America. I mean, if you've ever been around America at any point, I'm sure you know what I mean. Right? So, it's obviously not great. It could be better in a perfect world. But obviously, by sound of it, thankfully, no one's getting physically harmed or incredibly punished for learning a different language. But there is obviously this judgment of the other group that's like, okay, well, why aren't you just getting on with it? And the others are just kind of, whatever. So I can see those tensions. And obviously that can lead into problems. Obviously, that can very easily lead into problems. Yeah, which is good. That's obviously the good thing. Not that, you know, violence is a main factor for racism or anything. Obviously, there's a lot of things that can be considered that can easily be detrimental to someone's health. Like, you know, like the way of living and being able to live in better standards and not just being pushed to one side of standards. Obviously, though, within reason, of course. I think there has to be some reason and logic within the whole matter. But
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way
Right.
with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer
in there.
bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make
well, I
it
guess I kind of got everything I
As
needed
you
from
can
that.
see
I don't
in
need
the
anything else.
components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27
It is a good question.
alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes, that is why a cure was imperative.
Crap. Flashlight can go back. Batteries can just stay in here. Hold on a second, my man. I'm trying to organize real quick. No, you're fine. I do think it isn't right, though. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's a great thing to have that happen to somebody. I think it should be a bit more respectful about, you know, because it's just a language problem. It's not like a life or death scenario, and people can be a bit more respectful about your choice in learning or not learning a language. Are you on the Swedish side or are you on the Finnish side? I don't get it. Because it sounds like you understand both languages, so it sounds like you're on the Swedish's kind of view. But also kind of like more like, why do we even argue about this kind of deal? So like, obviously you're like, you're kind of like the in-betweener. You're like, I know both, but why are we arguing about this kind of deal? Injectable container bacterial agent. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that in here. So I'm gonna need that soon. I'm gonna need it on the ship. So keep those on here for later use. Swedish is your mother's tongue. Okay, so it's your mother's tongue. Is Finnish your father's tongue? And then English is a universal tongue, so it's for just trade in general. Alright, next stop is the Crystal Caverns after I do some upgrades. I gotta go home and do some upgrades real quick. Unfortunately, going to the Crystal Caverns is gonna be a pain because the Shadow Leviathans are jerky. They're not very kind creatures. I probably will also take the ship and cut it down a bit. I do need to go down there with my prawn suit first and grab some stuff. Okay. Got you. No direct finish. Gotcha, understandable. Gotcha. It does sound like you're like the one odd one out. You're definitely not following your cultural guidelines, because it sounds like the speakers are obviously the one pushing for the whole Swedish thing. So, I do like the fact that you are viewing it with good discernment. That you are realizing that the argument your friends and people that you are fellow speakers with are kind of being a bit foolish. Definitely not dumb, but foolish at least in their thoughts. That, let's just let things go and just obviously live together in harmony. It's a great thing to want for. If I'm getting that right. And I do appreciate your good discernment. And the divide between Finnish and Swedish speakers is pretty 50-50. You've actually had interactions with Finnish speakers, correct? Or do you literally, like you said, only speak to Swedish? Gotcha. So, would you say that in your town it's a bit more relaxed on the whole thing, or is it pretty tense? Okay, well, that's a good thing. So, I mean, at least you're living in an environment where you can kind of see the benefits of just living in peace. I think it's pretty cool that you're able to see that way, considering your country. Because before I've met you, I've had some talk about that reality. I've had some other Finnish viewers talking to me about that reality in your guys' world. Or in the world of Finland and Sweden, so. Yeah, I get you. But obviously there's some tension. Obviously there's like this kind of like uneasiness about being around either group to some degree, even if it isn't giant, like you've said. But it seems very relaxed despite the tension, which is good. Yeah, obviously I know you're kind of young, so I'm taking into account that you're probably doing your best to communicate, and I appreciate that. Obviously it's hard to communicate that reality. So, regardless of your age, it's hard to communicate that reality. So, I'm understanding. Oh, I'm not looking forward to going down the crystal caverns, but I don't have a choice. I need to get the body part for Alan. So first thing I need to do is go get kyanite and upgrade everything to its maximum depth level, so I need to go figure out how much I need to get and come back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Leave those for emergencies. Everything else is fine, just store it away somewhere else. Didn't need any of this crap, thankfully. You just leave those in there for later endeavors, and... Oh, I caught another one. Oh, I caught 3 of them. Oh, gosh darn it. Curse these stupid penguins. I think the Finnish side is rather loudmouth and troublemaking. Understandable. What makes you think that, if I may ask? Oh my gosh. Look at the peeper population. Holy. Oh, looks like my other guy grew up. Oh, sea monkey dick too. Cool. Wait, where's the whale? Oh, there's the whale. Wow. I'm going in. I got 2 more eggs to add to the pod, so. I know I gotta find a couple more, but we'll see if I find them later. When there's an incident in town, it's often the Finnish speakers. That's pretty rough. Dude, that's so cool. You also got to see baby ones in here at some point. I don't know if I can see any today. But they actually show you like baby peepers are actually roaming about in the pin. It's pretty cool. Who knows? I mean, at the end of the day though, here's the question that I always ask people when it comes to like incidences like that. Yes, someone started the incident, but did the other group continue the incident? Usually you can tell how good the one side is based on how they react to something as well as how they start something. So just because they started on the Finnish side, did the Swedish continue the fight? If the Swedish continued the fight, then they're no better than the Finnish side. Because that's a lack of self-control. So there has to be like at least some sense of equalness in like how you can control yourself. Right, understandable. That being said, I do gotta bring up something scripture talks about, and that is being judgmental and favoritism. Yeah, I got you. And that's something you're good to see. That's good you're seeing that. I want to commend you on that. I gotta say that Jesus does talk about that kind of behavior, and he does kind of say it's not appropriate in his kingdom, and that's not how he treats people. And it's hard to act that way, don't get me wrong, but it is something to try to start working on and try to work against that. Even if the other team is being, you know, a bit of a brute, you know. Man, I have so much. Okay, so I got some new stuff. I got this thing. Teleport nearby sea truck teleportation module. That'd be kind of cool to have. I don't know how far that thing works out, but that'd be kind of nice. Pairing for the tether tool. I might actually make this just to make it. But I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of useless. I'm noticing this is very useless. I have it and it's useless. I might just make another one of these and just add it to the truck. I don't know if two... Well, I'm gonna ask something to Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. If I put 2 sea truck horsepower upgrades in a sea truck on Subnautica below 0, does that actually increase the horsepower twice over? Okay. I'd rather have that than have that. Okay, thankfully the modules are not that expensive, so that's a bonus. I know you guys can't see the modules because I'm hiding them in my camera, but I'll just for my sake, so I can find them quickly. Oh, that's what the root busters are good for. Okay, cool. That's good. Basically, it's harmony in our town, which like nobody amongst each other speaks Finnish. That's good. That's always a positive to hear that not everyone's generally trying their best to make it work. That's always a delightful thing to hear. And I commend you all on that. You know, since I can't find anything, I might as well just make these. They're kind of worth it. Kind of. Prawn suit reactor. I do want to make that for the prawn suit, because I do have that one open spot in the upgrade. So, alright, I have a lot of stuff to make real quick. We're gonna start with the horsepower upgrade. I'm gonna need a lubricant. That's always easy to grab. I literally have a farm for that. I also need to make 3 polyaniline. Might as well work on that as well. Alright, so 1 lubricant. I actually have no idea the recipe for polyaniline. Possibly. I mean, the fact that you guys aren't having like this giant gap could be helpful. Okay, so it's just 3 mushrooms and salts. Okay, so... Oh. My bad. That's fine. So that gives me 3. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I'm trying to focus real quick on make sure I get the number right. That's good. That's very good, actually. I also need to make some aerogel. So I need a couple of those little farts. Cut and harvest. Alright, looks like that's all the outside materials I'm gonna need for this stuff. No, you're good. I'm just trying to focus on doing stuff while also talking to you. Good. But if you obviously want to change it because you don't want to keep rambling, I'm not going to stop you either, man. But I am unbiased in that. I understand people sometimes just need to vent. And I understand. So. I'm just trying to make sure I focus on doing my tasks for today. Pretty good. I mean, obviously, you have a lot of information on this for someone in at such a young age. more. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I remember you told me last time you're a bit on the young side. And also mention the way you talk. You kind of pose me as a younger person. First of all, nothing wrong with being a lame duck, dude. I'm a lame duck, okay? Welcome to the lame duck hood, man. And it doesn't matter you're a lame duck, man. It's okay. I think it's more funner than being someone who's not. Personally. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think that also kind of put me on is that you're still in school, the way you're in school. What grade? I don't remember if you told me what grade you were in school, but I do remember you kind of told me you're in school, so that kind of tells me you're definitely probably younger than college age. So you're very well versed in these things, which is surprising. So, all right, so I'm gonna need 3 gold. Might have to go get more gold after this, which is fine. I can go for a mining trip. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 wiring kits. Affected by climate change? Well, actually, I'd be more pushing for you to do your schoolwork, actually. I'm a big person about doing your schoolwork, man. As much as I enjoy you being here, I don't want you to flake out on your schoolwork just because of me. That's pretty cool that you actually get to write a... You have to write a paper on emperor penguins are affected by climate change? What information do you have so far on that? I'm actually quite curious. If you would fill me in with the details. See if I have any extra copper wire made. Nope. I only got 300 worth left and right anyways. Okay. Would you mind sharing with me how much information, what you got on that? I love animals, so this is obviously a topic I would love to hear about how emperor penguins are right now getting affected. Of course, I think emperor penguin, I know what they look like, but for some reason all I can think about is like the Pokemon Empyrean. That big old boy. But obviously I know that's not him. But I'm such a nerd in that category. Basically ice melting. Is it causing like a decline in their like population? Or something according to that? Along those lines? Let's see. I'm trying to think what I want to do. So let's go and take off the fins. Take off the fins. We can go and work on that right now. Get that one off my list. Yeah, I know that much. Yeah, I remember seeing about that. They live basically their entire lives. Nice. I'm gonna get that one out of the way. Rest where they live. Where they search for food. Where they die. Kidding. Right, understandable. I'll see him get that weird. I'll do that afterwards. I'll focus on the important stuff right now. Okay, so I do actually have to take this out and take it to the surface a little bit because I don't want to have anything get sunk. Sea ice around our underground is reduced over 60% in some areas. Right. And obviously that's taken away like a lot of their habitat due to climate change and stuff like that, which is awful, obviously. Alright, so I'm actually gonna take away that perimeter upgrade. I'll keep it in the ship, but I'm taking it away. What? Oh, that's so stupid. It's probably for good reason, but that's so stupid. Alright, fine. Have your way. Well, I guess I'll just have to throw this in the trash. This could be where the recycler comes in. Cool, I can do that and put it in the recycler and see if I can get some stuff back. Forces many colonies to relocate if the sea ice breaks. Hard during the pre-season. Yeah, so obviously that'll be pretty rough for them, right? It's gonna be a long swim down, but frick it. Wait. I swore I left it up here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Definitely a pretty rough time for penguins and Arctic creatures. They're definitely not doing well. Obviously, polar bears, they kind of can just mate with their friends and they're good to go, but penguins are having a rough time, of course, along with some other Arctic creatures. I can imagine that must be quite rough on them. It's gonna be sweet. Now comes a long swim down. Plus the warmer temperatures affect the hatching time to chicks, meaning that they could hatch while food is scarce. Yeah, also leading to death. These catastrophic breeding failures are slowly leading to the collapse of the age pyramid. Yeah, I can imagine that could really have a real severe effect on them. It's amazing how small little things that we do as humans cause such a dramatic change in the world, huh? It's not surprising. Unfortunately, it's not really a way to freeze the world back, unfortunately, and take back time. And it just wouldn't be possible for humanity to fix that kind of problem. Alright, where do I want to put? I think I want to put this in the middle. This seems like a good middle part. Might put it right here behind the storage module. Or wait, so aquarium, storage, this right here. Does that detach the prawn suit? Okay, good, no. Thank God. Attach that. Attach these. Perfect. Yeah, I gotcha. I get the essay and I get what the basics was trying to tell us. I wish they put like storage in this spot, but I know that they can't because they have to like do like a lot of techie stuff, but oh well. Either way, it's a big truck though. Trying to get around. Oh my gosh, this thing's huge. I'm probably gonna have to think about how I'm gonna have this whenever I leave. Like, I probably won't need this anymore. This is a kind of useless piece now. And I kind of just leave this to the dirt and just kind of leave it around. I thought that was a shark. It's just a biter. It's a pretty good essay so far. You definitely have a lot of information on what you're doing right now, which is obviously amazing. Gotta admit. Oh, wait, I can't. Wait, yeah, I can. Okay, I gotta decide. Am I gonna do the depth upgrade first, or am I gonna do the prawn suit? Probably gonna do the prawn suit. So I gotta go down there. I gotta go down there first. I'm gonna just do the prawn suit. It just makes sense. Yeah, I feel that, man.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Understandable. At least you have them. That's obviously a great thing. Obviously, that you found enough sources to do what you need to do. I also probably don't need this anymore. Like, the fabricator's kind of one of those things that's become like lesser helpful. No. Right, keep track. I can imagine it must be a pain, man. It's gotta be a heavy pain. I'm trying to make sure you get everything right. I'm not gonna redo my ship real quick and organize this a bit more. Yeah, so I think the aquarium, if they die, they die. Oh well. They kind of just got in there on their own. Just gonna put these over here. There we go. I don't think they actually will die going in there. I think they'll just sit there. Okay, this is the storage module that can stay. I think I am gonna remove the fabricator. Fabricator is no longer useful. I'll probably get a 9 out of 10 in the essay, which in American terms is like an AB. Well, that's good. That's obviously a decent score, of course. Die. Okay. I'm happy with this outfit. It's a bit more smaller for my current conditions. As much as I don't mind large, I'd rather have small. It's easier to pilot and get around. Alright, let's go grab the prawn suits thing and we'll get this thing out of here. We'll get this thing ready to go for its next adventure. Already got it. Hey, good. I'm also gonna make that teleporter and put it on the ship real quick as well. Dude, one second. I might not see the question immediately. Just give me a second, I promise. 1, 2, there we go. A couple titanium. And a piece of rubber. Do you like the Marion grade system in the letters? I mean, I always had a lot of trouble in school. I have ADHD, so that kind of makes it really hard to focus in school. I generally never really had much of an opinion on the matter when it came to grading. I think ultimately there's probably a reason why they did it that way, and regardless of if it's a good reason or a bad reason, it is what it is. There's really not much you can do about it anyway, with an opinion like that, or like an opinion about it. So at the end of the day, I'm not really overly bothered by how it is. It just is what it is.
The tethered tool facilitates instant travel to a paired sea truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
Okay, so we'll have to remember to actually dual an ion cube to use this thing. So it's basically just an emergency go back button. No, you're fine. The reason why I'm saying that is just because, you know, obviously there's some people who have like big opinions, and I understand some people have some big opinions. For me, it's just there's nothing I could do about it anyway, and if I could, I don't think I'd want to, preferably. You're fine. Just be aware if I don't understand something that you're trying to say, I might ask some further questions to understand what you're saying. And if you're okay with that, I'm fine with. Then we'll be all right. As long as you're okay with that. You know, it's not even really worth trying to recycle that. It's not going to help me in any way. So, all right, let's go get some more kyanite. Yeah, you fine. Just gonna take the prawn suit down there. Also, I need to put this on board the ship. How big is this thing? Okay, it's only one slaughter. Oh right, I took out all my tools. I hope I can still go in those things while it's undocked. Okay, cool. I just can't breathe in here. Forgot about that. I have to redo all my tools storage. Kentucky. But I was born in Oklahoma, but I'm in Kentucky at the moment. I guess I'll just put it in here. Yeah, we'll just store it in here. Alright, battery. This doesn't really need to go in there. But this does. Not that. This does. This does. Where I'm going, I'm going to need this. I'm going to keep that. Laser cutter? I'm going to hope I don't need it. Because if I do, it's going to kind of suck that I don't have it. But whatever. What are you going to do? It's generally a nice place. Generally. Slap dap in the Middle East. Yeah, it's technically considered central. Like East Central area. Which has always been weird to me, but you know, what are you gonna do? Obviously makes timing a bit rough for sometimes whenever I'm out doing stuff. Hey Creamy, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while as well, which is... But it's always good to see you regardless. Chinese potato. It's Kung Pao chicken. It's vegetarian Kung Pao chicken. Alright, let's go deal with the Shadow Leviathan, shall we?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I'll be fine. Happy Thursday. Happy to hear everything's going well. Okay. Well, if you're able to make it back, man, that'll be cool, man. I'll probably be at close to the ending at that point, so that'll be nice. You'll obviously kind of get to see the best part about the game for today. Yeah, I've been doing well, Creamy. How about you, man? What have you been up to? You still collecting old stuff and working? Alright, so I'm at least gonna need 4 kyanite. That shouldn't be hard to find. In quotes. Gotcha. Anything super interesting you've collected so far, or found, or done? I just want to make sure I've already gotten this. Yeah, okay, I already got that. I'm pretty sure the cave is just a little farther. I think this is the edge of the cave. Alright, so I believe straight down here is the cave. Or not. Okay, definitely not where I thought I was. Cool. What are Palgans? I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot remember where the frick I need to go in order to get down to this cave system. I'll need to mark that down in my head with directional cues. I could have sworn it was down this way, though. Okay, apparently not. Pal United Kingdom region games. Oh, okay. Cool. What are they? I mean, I doubt I've heard of them, but we can give it a shot. Okay, so if they're not down there, then they gotta be up here, right? Yeah, remember they're over here somewhere. I want to say that was, yeah, it was the Cryptosuchus. Underworld, Darkwind, and Atlantis 3. Pretty easy names to remember, huh? Is that the Keller shit? No, it's Cryptosuchus. By the way, have you ever played this before? Alright, so I think that thing's guarding the entrance into it, so. Or not get bit by the big old boy here. Or is it underneath the mercury? Oh, remember, yeah, it's down here. It's down here by the mercury. La-di-dee, la-di-doo, la-di-da. Descending down into madness. You ever played this before, Crimmy? It's called Subnautica. I know it's primarily PC. I know it has come to console recently. Gotcha, on the first part, and cool that you played some parts. This is below zero, so this isn't part of the first one that you're talking about, possibly. So this one doesn't have all. It doesn't have it has some differences compared to the first one. One of them you're about to see here in a minute when I get down here and I find the big beast. There's a thing here called a shadow Leviathan that can go invisible, and he's not exactly the most nicest of friends. In fact, I already hear the beast. And he's very, very angry. Yeah, this is called Below Zero. Alright, last time I was down here, that beast came around that corner. It could be invisible at the moment, but I'm not exactly sure. Is that a torpedo arm? Oh yeah, that's real useful now. I'm gonna save right now before something crappy goes wrong. Because knowing me, it will go wrong. Just be quick. Scan it at home. Did you enjoy your little playthrough when you played it? I don't think you can reach me down here if I remember right. Pretty sure down here it's kind of helpless. So give me a chance to scan Kyanite. I haven't got a chance to scan it yet. Whatever. Alright, I'm ready.
Proceed with caution. An
Yeah.
class creature is near.
Really? What gave you that impression? Yeah, I would say you're pretty well acquainted then. That's pretty much the whole game's reality. A bit frightening, but fun. I've always liked how the game makes you feel like you're not the overpowered thing in the world. It generally makes you feel like you're kind of small. Yeah, you're not like the Leviathans. There's one in here that goes invisible, so I don't know where he's at the moment, but he is down here. There he is. Bring it! Bring it! Honestly, you're just stupid. Look how stupid you is. Yeah, you 6 ways from stupid, ain't you? That's right, you scurry off, you prick. I think it's a freaking kaiju, and I'm over here facing like I'm a dang little tank. Like, got a freaking 50 cannon mortar shell. What's that gonna do against this creature? Right now at the moment, yeah. Bring it! Eat it! You prick! Jerk. Yeah, honestly, right now I'm in the Mariner's Trench right now dealing with freaking creatures of the unknown world, man. I would like to quickly scan this. I'm not gonna use it, but it's kind of cool. Let's go. Back to the ship! Yeah, at the current moment, I am in the Mariner's Trench, ain't I? Okay, here's my last one. Yep. You try repairs real quick. Come on. It's a lovely day to be down in the trench. There's things that wanna eat me and turn me into mulch. I'm supposed to go this way. I do not care. I probably should gather some extra in case the body needs some extra parts. So I'm gonna grab a few extra if I find them. Stop going in the truck! I'm not on Twitch as much as I have no internet and so many. You mean like streaming on Twitch, or you just mean viewing Twitch? I just want to get that right. Whatever. Bring it, you cantankerous beast! Oh, you missed. You missed, sucker! Oh, frick, I missed. Both. I'm sorry to hear that. It hasn't been a motivational thing, has it? No, okay. So you just say like... So you just haven't been doing stuff on YouTube and Twitch? So you just haven't like been streaming or video making? Or you just mean on the watching portion? It's not like you say you've been doing YouTube, so that sounds like you're doing something creative. I've already scanned that. Hello. To be fair, this place seems pretty calm and quaint, so I'm not going to be too worried about being free diving.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gotcha. I understand. I stream to both and just kind of let things happen as they come out to be. So Sometimes people come on Twitch, sometimes people don't. Just the you know the nature of things, so I shouldn't have to tell you. I can't tell if I'm going down or up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man. It's always good to see you, man. It's always nice to catch up. I agree. Hey, MCD. Good to see you, man. So I think I have to go down here. Yep, I see a kyanite, which means I'm going the right direction. I'm probably not gonna mine these anyway, but if I need them, I know where I'm going. Rock grabber. Oh, gold. Hello. I'm gonna grab you. How you doing today, MCD? Doing good. Right now exploring the crystal caves with the shadow leviathans. So obviously we're having a bit of a fun time with them creatures, you know. You know how I'll be. But you're good. You're more than welcome to hang out as much as you want, Crimmy, obviously. Pizza sounds good. What's on the pizza? If I may ask. Alright, I do want to go scan this. I don't have to, but I want to. Called a polycage. Is that just a plant? Yeah. Fried balls, ketchup, and pineapple. Fried balls. Yeah, I put the fried. Put some sulfite on there, man. Mushrooms, onion, peppers, olives, the whole shebang. Nice. It's definitely a good quantity of stuff to put on a pizza. I approve. Okay, so this is definitely not the way to where I thought I was going, but still cool to find. Unfortunately, a shadow leviathan is waiting for me at the top. I mean, I'm not exactly sure I would like to eat cow balls, to be honest with you. I think you're on your own on that one, my man. And ketchup's a bit unique, to say the least. Like, I'm also not a super fan of veggies, but that's just me on a pizza. Thanks, brother. Let's go. Let's go build your body, shall we? Deep unwaver in the depths of crystal. Searching for something that will benefit. Couldn't eat most of could not eat most of anything on a pizza and would only eat cheese pizza. Yeah, there's some people like that I've met that are just more of like they just don't want anything on a pizza and just want cheese. That's fair. I can't really eat cheese, so I don't really like to having just cheese pizza. So if I am have a pizza, I like to have something decently mixed, incorporated. A lot of that could really just include like mostly meat and stuff. I do like some veggies though, like peppers are kind of good sometimes, onions can be good sometimes. So obviously it's like not entirely awful. Body has been collected.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary.
Pog.
Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Are you a criminal?
Feedback has been noted.
No offense, I don't feel like criminals would ever eat cheese pizza. If they do, they will more than likely have a condition.
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Let's go. Pog. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure I have to go back down here in order to find where I gotta deliver the body parts. I'm pretty sure I continue going down into the crystal caverns from here. But for now, I have to leave and come back later for that endeavor entirely. I can't recall fully, though. Let me out! I'm not exactly sure where I entered in for. I just remember coming down like a lot of crystals, to be honest. I think it was this way though. It was good, man. It was enjoyable journey, man. I fully enjoyed the journey of playing the games. Of course, playing those games for so long, after a while, it kind of got dull. Because, I hate to say it, as I played them all, like, in one unison, they did get kind of boring toward the end. Because it was just, like, the same repeat recipe. So, it was kind of just like, after a while. If I'm gonna be honest. And as for replayability, it has some, but not a lot. Depends on how hardcore dedicated you are to playing those whole games. To dedicate your desire. Hey, Jace. I understand, man. Take your time, brother. No rush. Do, do, do. Not gonna lie, it looks like Jerry didn't like his food.
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses.
Okay, so this is where I gotta go later.
I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both.
Why not? Let's do it.
I cannot tell.
I still see your shadow in my room. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way about Assassin's Creed. I kind of played that a little too much. Nowadays, I still give it credit to my gaming experience, but I don't. I do enjoy playing like the newer ones, but like the old ones I have trouble getting back into. Just because like I know most of everything that's about to go on within a certain amount of time. So I'm never too confused by what's going on. La 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 la. What's this? What's this? It's a weird looking plant. Not gonna lie, it looks like it wants to eat me. Who the frick gives a frick? Give the robot the name the Horny Horn. That's you, man. If you want to give the bot a name, I'm probably not gonna name it that though, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even sure if I even named this one, even gave it a new paint job. Yeah, no, you're fine, man.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
What's this? What's this? There's color all around. What's this? What's this? I see something on the ground. I'm going the wrong way. Do you want to eat the smoke? And you want to be an idiot? I will grind you to pulp. I don't know about the Metal Gear, but maybe the Kingdom Hearts series. Maybe one day if they make another one, I might continue what I already started. Maybe. It's hard to say. I already did do a Kingdom Hearts series though. I did have fun with it.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
All right.
Much as you are.
All right. All right. Cool. No, you're good. Oh, I never really got that well interested in Metal Gear. I'm not gonna lie, some of like the over-sexualized thing kind of bothers me. And you know, that's what game developers want to do. And you know, just some of it, and I'm just not really comfortable with. You know, game developers and players can obviously enjoy what they want. As for Kingdom Hearts, that's a great game. I enjoy it. It's very cute and just stupidly fun. But I respect your asking. Believe me, I do. Never been something in my interest. So like 3 more Shadow Leviathans to go through before I even end up where I gotta go, man. By the way, thank you guys for giving us breaks in between each Shadow Leviathan so we don't end up freaking just dying the second we enter into the biome, by the way. This would be so much more chaotic if the Leviathans were just back to back to back to back. Leap.
Seek fluid intake.
Play the Ape Escape? What's that? And I guess by my answer, I'm sure you can tell what my answer is on that. Hey, what's that? You know, to be able to go invisible, I haven't seen him go invisible yet. I head up? At least this way, anyway. I need to get a drink anyway, so good thing I'm heading home at the moment. Oh. I'll consider it on. I'll consider and go give it a look. Is it on PlayStation or is it on computer? Yeah, it didn't taste too good, did I? You freak! You freak! Oh, okay. I would have to look into that as like a future thing at the moment, because I don't. I do have the money at the moment, but I don't have the money at the moment. Oh, I'll go give it a look then. If I do, it sounds like something I might play off stream. Not to be sure. I'm not like the biggest into platformers, but I am somewhat. I'm a big fan of story games. I like story stuff. I like being able to get pretty well into the story with some strategic element, because my mind can just kind of get distracted sometimes, and having that story can help keep my mind on track with what I'm doing in the game. Like this game, usually I can get very distracted, but the storyline helps keep me in boundaries with that distraction. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can get interested into it. I've come to the recent realization, or I've come to the recent discovery that I have ADHD, which makes sense in a lot of ways, and I am figuring out how to navigate that as of currently. And so at the moment, it's going to take a lot to get me interested, I won't lie. So we'll see what happens. So.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Hopefully I may get to deal with that soon, and maybe we'll see. I'm not gonna make any promises, 'cause I don't want to make any promises, because it may not happen. I don't want anyone feeling let down by that, because I didn't fulfill a promise. At the moment, though, I do have some ideas of what I'm gonna do after this, so thankfully we are set on course for some other things I want to do. Not gonna lie. Fair enough. And like I said previously, though I know you're not like overly about it, it is up to God as well. I have to leave him in the loop. He's the reason why I started this. He's the reason why it's blessed. So I do need to try to keep within some synonymousness with that to his decisions.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's probably about the biggest thing holding me back from playing some games.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great.
I've noticed.
What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
Yeah.
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility
I appreciate
where you
it.
just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, What were you, a scientist like
see.
me?
I am a scientist now.
So what happened?
Okay,
Your
get the depth
team found the
module.
vaccine and then
3.
Robin, you have the components. Find the facility.
Where did I put the nickel?
construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Hey, Toto. That being said, I do want you to know something, Creamy. I do appreciate your recommendations. I do want you to know that. It's very appreciated. It helps me at least get something, maybe in case something goes wrong or something. It's always nice to have some backups. Let's see. Okay. I definitely need to go get a drink real quick before my guy dehydrates. Or my girl dehydrates. Yeah. It's not a problem at all for me to think about it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. So, upgrade station. Craft this. I'm grateful they just gave us this to craft this. This is so much easier. What are you up to at the moment, Toto? If I may ask you. Also, I haven't got to see my new fish. I've been so busy with my other stuff, I haven't got the chance to go see it. I think I'm pretty sure I also need to use this antidote for Sam's work. I gotta remember how to use it. Alright, so what's the new stuff? Oh, I see one of them. There it is, the eyeball looking thing. Right there. Okay, that's new. It said something else that also... Another egg also spawned that I didn't recognize. What was it? Obviously I see this, which is really cool to see. That's a trivalent blue. Trival blue. Really cool to look at. There's something else that spawned in here. What was it? I can't tell what it is, 'cause I can't tell what's new. There's too many fish in here now, I can't tell. Hopefully it didn't get eaten. That'd be sad. Something came in here and ate the poor thing. Ate the poor beast. Oh well. I don't know what spawned in here that was new, but I found something apparently. Got a ton of peepers. Peepers are great right now. There's so many in here. Okay. Okay, so magnetite in the first game, Toto? Want to make sure you're in the first game. I think I should have everything to make this from the first game. Didn't finish that, that's fine. It's not the worst deal in the world. Alright, let me go grab 2 air sacs. Also need to grab a clipping and 2 ribbon plants. Alright, 2 ribbon plants. Already got the kyanite. 2 of these. So in OG, it's in the. Do you know where the? How do you say it? I think how to say this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So do you know where the purple shroom forest is? Where, like the mushrooms are, where they're purple with the long purple snakes. They're like these pink snakes in the pink biome. It's a cave entrance in the grassy plains. Toward the southern end. Near the, Grand Reef. Yeah, so there's some down there. If you have the mining arm, that'll go a long way in helping you get what you need. If not, there are smaller deposits down there, obviously, for you to snag if you want to go with that instead. But that'll definitely give you what you need. Alright, so there's our fiber. Now I need to steel. couple lithium. 3 diamonds. Polyaniline, which is going to require some gold. And I gotta go get back outside actually to get some plants. Oh, not again. Whatever. It works. Actually, I don't think I actually build the body here. I think I have to build it over there at the location. So I just gotta have the materials on me and I can build the body at a different location. Alright, so a bit of salt. Got the gold, got the kyanite, just gotta get an ion cube, and we are set to go. Let's get this stuff built. Hydrochloric. Polyaniline. Titanium ingot. That. Now I'm trying to remember where I have to go to get Sam's finishing touches. I'm pretty sure though it's on land I have to go do this stuff. So I might have to go back on land and try to find what I'm looking for. I might honestly have to use a map. As much as I don't want to. I don't like using maps, but I can't remember. So it is way in the south, kind of. So there's the glacial basin. That's an easy place to find. That's not hard at all. Huh. Oh, so it's in the south side. I thought it was in the north. Wow, wow, I'm way off. I'm way off. Holy. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back and go down to the south, apparently. I didn't know I had to go down to the south. Then afterward, we can go back to the Crystal Caves and finish up this game. So. Let's go cure this. Let's go do some cure work. So I'm pretty sure I have to make these at the terminal back in, whatchamacallit, so. I guess that also means I really don't need the sea truck, but I could still take it just for memes. Which I think I'll do. Give it its last hurrah before I, end. Wait, crap. I see if we can go down that deep. I don't know if we can go down that deep. Can I go down that deep? 1,000 meters? I don't know if that's how low that was, but if not, oh well. Probably need to turn this around going that way. Let's get this done. Wait. Oh, I never... Oh, no, I did build a thermal. Ta-da. I also need to repair this before I head off. Here we go. Oh, does it actually repair it? Oh, there we go. I'm actually gonna put this all in here because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to grab it from here anyway. So I'll put everything I need in here. I hope that's everything. 2 ribbons, 1 this, 3 kyanite, yep. 1 that, 1 of those, 3 of those. Yes, yes, yes. 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. Okay, yep, we're good. Gotta make all my final checks before I end. Well, it'd actually be beneficial then, actually, having that teleporter on me when I leave. Okay, cool, let's do it. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need probably one of these. I'm gonna need this. I'm not gonna need the flashlight. I'm gonna need my teleporter. And I have water and food whenever I get back, so. Put this in here. This in the other one. Never mind. Oh well. Let's go! I didn't realize that's where it was. Oh. Okay. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long in order to get to this location. I swear, if he damaged my prawn soup, I'm gonna come back and fillet his butt. Since I probably don't need these. Turn that off. I could have also taken that locker with me too. A freaking. Oh well. What's done is done. Also, not gonna lie, I wish they would at least allow you to put like a horsepower upgrade. I don't see why that's a problem. But for some reason, the devs consider that to be an issue. As for the electricity, I hope it works once the thing latches on. You can just tase them basically. Imitate their own medicine. If not, oh well. Back up. I say, don't play no games up in this house, man. I will tase you fast. You can say hello and goodbye. Oh, I never found those weird jellyfish again. Man. Maybe these were the jellyfish I was thinking about. Yeah, maybe they were. For some reason, I'm thinking like there's like these weird light blue ones that I never seen. So, anyways, I'm just over here just diving into the dark depths of the world. Also, not gonna lie, hopefully that teleporter works pretty well. If not, it's gonna be a pretty big issue. Also, I also never got to see what that egg did. I want to go see if that egg was a... My bad, wrong one. Part of me wants to go quickly check if that was a pickered egg, because I did take one and hatch it. We're back. What's up, Mr. Seal? Wait. Was that the island? Where y'all keep your eggs? No, this is fairly desolate. But there is landmass. I'm fine. What's even the point of this? Is that the island? I remember there being penguins on it last time I was on the one with the eggs on it. Okay, these guys seem like they're land layers. Maybe it was just a penguin egg. Wait, no, it's just no. What the? Okay. Oh wait. Maybe. I'm so confused. I'm making this a really big deal for no reason. Okay, well there's some penguins. What's up, dude? Oh, here we go. What is this thing? Oh, it's a penguin egg. Okay. I should have figured that considering the freaking things guarding it were penguins and not freaking pinnacards. Well, I'm not gonna go looking for their egg, but now that kind of makes me wonder where the frick they lay their eggs. Fair enough. It's fine. I have the time. I have the time to spend anyway. So how does that work whenever I have charge mids? Does that just thing make this thing last longer, or does it actually like charge back as much as it uses? I do wonder how like they incorporate that. Oh, so it kind of uses as much as it takes. Cool. Because it is actually charging. Well, that's kind of helpful. Alright, let's go. Did I make sure to grab the... Yes, I did. I'm also going to drop this. I don't need this. I should have left that behind. Oh well. I'm not collecting anything anyway. Excuse me. Oh, did I even... Oh, no. Well, I have the extra food, so... That shouldn't be long inside the area. Alright. So, if this is correct, based on where I'm entering, because there's the bridge, so head south. Okay, I'm going this way. This goes around the whole cave system, I think. Yep. Okay, could do the whole leap thing, but it doesn't really make much sense to me. So we're just gonna do the normal. We're just gonna do the normal thing here. Should be straight underneath the ice bridge, which I think is this thing I just passed. Or it might be this thing over here. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between what the frick is and isn't ice bridge. Okay, no, I see where I'm at now. Okay. And then I should be near an quote-unquote Altera platform, so I take a right over here? Unless I gotta go above, which is possible. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But we can try it. Yeah, because there's the glacial entrance you can enter into. This thing should technically be faster than me. Alright, we're good. Let's try going this way. I mean, this looks pretty well stretched out, because there was an ice worm back here, right? So this could be the case. There should just be like a lot to the right. Okay, so there's the weird dock. Sorry, I gotta use my map. I'm having a bit of trouble here. Mid-basin ice, snow fox. Okay, so I think I'm over here now, maybe. Yeah, because there's stalkers everywhere, so there should be steam vents and then Altera. So just keep to the right. Once I pass this, I should just be able to head to the way right, and that should take me to where I want to go. I should just have to follow like a stream of steam vents. Which I'm seeing, so. Got penguins, which sound about right. Oh, there it is. This looks right. At least it sounds right. I think I should be more or less saying. I'll still do this. Try to keep my pockets fairly empty. Okay, now we're in the tree area. That seems right. Yep, this is it. I remember coming here earlier and I couldn't stay because I got too cold. I sure feel like a dunderhead. Oh, whatever. Oh, no flares. Take the water purification tablets for a quick drink. And a drink block. Oh, look, the jump module.
Technology acquired.
It's probably useless, but whatever, I collected it. Just drop that.
Dangerous weather approaching.
It
Seek
can
shelter.
eat. Can eat my arse. Oh. Thanks. Doggone piece of junk. There it is. At least part of what I'm looking for. Oh, is it back there? It might be back there. Let me grab this first, and I'll go down to that cave and see if there's anything back there. More water. More water. Food block. I think this is it, though. This is very westerly direction, so feels right. Alright. Back her up. Magnetite, kind of useless. Yep, there it is. Paravan Ivanov. Or pardon. That's a really cool poster on the right. That's a...
person who worked here also lived in storage.
Apparently. Heater. And so let's see focus on research. Nope, not taking that. I'm making the sea moth module. Nice, man. Congratulations. That'd definitely be a nice adjustment to what you were using, I'm sure, before. So, congratulations, man. Actually, I might keep the snow fox with me, considering it could be used for the future.
I sense many things here. Death among them.
Really? Shocking. Big boy. Your necklace.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
She did this time.
It appears that your sister's death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily
course.
to food. To distract you from your feelings.
Okay, I think that's enough mind reading for now.
Kind of useless
This
right
wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was
now. Glass,
something else.
Useless. Useless. I'll take it. prawn suit back here. Hmm. Say claws. Claws evolved to retrain traction on the ice. Yeah, no frick, man. I don't think this thing actually looks active too, but it isn't active. It's got car virus all over it. You lift me up. Fibers of all different kinds, kind of useless. What's up, big man? Someone passed in here. Sharp for tearing flesh and bone. Wow, really? Shocking. Frozen Leviathan found buried in the glacier gave someone a heck of a fright. Turns out it walked through the ice 1,000 years ago. When it fell through the ice, it was infected with the carabacterium, the aggressive disease that wiped out the architects and almost life on the planet. Has all been but eliminated. Rare specimens like these provide our only life source. The car infection. Problem is it's already dead, so nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I'm very sure there's not much else to examine on this poor son of a gun. It's a big boy, give it credit. Alright. Here's our antidote. Enzyme. Something, something, something. Also, I like that we're using a robot for this, by the way. Like, we couldn't have just injected it ourselves. That's a big needle. I mean, this thing's dead, so... I'm assuming
antibacterial agent was
this is to cure it.
Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot.
Yeah.
Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good.
Thank you.
Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do.
Cool.
Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution.
Oh yeah, I can use this thing now.
Knowing that even though it still hurts, I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I
Cool.
learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life.
Oh, you can use it again.
I wish I told her that more.
Pog.
Sam always wanted to make a
alright,
difference.
cool.
She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Oh, I was like, what the? I'm like, what am I hearing? Freaking ads. Alright, head back to base and go from there to find my next destination. I also might let my thing charge real quick before I go down there. It's gonna be quite the ride. I'm gonna need a lot of power. I wish I could leave this thing going while I drop some stuff in the storage, but oh well. I'll just do that once I get back to base. Cool. So Sam's whole story is now complete. I did keep the hover bike for usage in the end, because you'll see why. I think I'm gonna stop drinking that now. Light does not help with or without light. I still can't see crap. Not gonna lie, that teleport's pretty handy dandy whenever you need it. By the sounds of it though, I also might have to leave back. I might have to leave the ship behind just due to some realities. We'll have to wait and see. Ready. Looks like we're good. We're off the hook. I mean, thankfully the Celerates are like the Reapers. They're not exactly the worst. Well, no, they're like ghost juveniles. They're pretty chill about their attacks. I know what to panic the second I see one trying to come kill me. La di di, la di do, la da da. I mean, not. Die. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Go grab some stuff real quick. I'll let that charge a bit. Also drop stuff off at this rate. Boop, boop. And not gonna need that anymore. Keep that for the last bit of time. That's useless now. A dead scanner. Whatever. I'm basically leaving and not coming back, so. As far as I'm aware, this place can become rotten as can be. Goodbye, home. Enjoy your time. Let's do it. Didn't have a whole lot of time to power up, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to power fully. Well, this should be fun. To be honest, I really only needed the, I only needed the storage unit and the prawn soup holder. I guess I can still readjust real quick. That won't take that long to readjust all those together. I'm not gonna come back anyway, so.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That is fine and dandy. I do not care. Don't need that. Just need this. Make this as easy as can be for transport. The easier transport, the better, because then we're dealing with shadows. So if I'm not mistaken, the entrance is somewhere up here. We could have also gone down to where What's-Her-Face lives, but oh well. I'm already here. Then from here we go. Which way do we go? Go this way. Down into the depths, where dark things lie. Please don't fire yet. Alright, so I just hug it left. Hug left here. Come on, bring it. Frick off. I got places to be that don't include you. Straight down this way. I think it was this way. Okay, might be a little bit more left. I know finding that crystal crevice will help me find out where I need to go. That's like a big milestone. I'm pretty sure I just hugged left. Yeah, it looks familiar. This is where it splits. I'm gonna go left because it keeps me away from the shadow. Alright. Should start seeing red any minute now. There it is. Alright, now comes the fun part. There are two of them reside in this little biome. I have to use electricity before I disembark and head in. Just gonna wait and see what happens. Wasn't it like down here? Nope, a little further down. I know once I start seeing the shadows is where I'm gonna start seeing. Yeah. Try me. Try me. Didn't work. We're okay though. We're okay. We have to. We can disembark the ship and move on. I guess what we're gonna do.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Don't give a frick. I know it's down. There it is. Okay, so I was almost there.
Do it! Bring it!
Whatever. Not gonna need that. Brother. Here you go.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a
22
scientist?
seconds.
Like me?
Okay.
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So,
Pretty
how
cool body.
did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should
Cool.
hold the next component.
So you
Tissues?
came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable.
Technically.
If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna have that final component constructed. Don't you worry, mate. So these are the tissues. Pretty cool looking. Now the organs.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you
No.
do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts.
Okay.
We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
Sir, yes, sir.
Understand?
Commence installation using fabrication.
Sure, yes, sir.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Looks like a centaur. That's so cool. Ain't moving. I definitely ain't going back out there. I definitely ain't it. Did I mess something up by coming up too close? I think I messed something up. Commencing storage medium. We can come back to this. Okay. Not exactly sure what I might have messed up. I'm gonna go back this way. I think I messed something up. And unfortunately I didn't save. I'm gonna try some. Hold on. Yeah, let's just try this. Watch I see something. Sometimes relogging can just help. Oh, scan.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Cool. Okay.
Commencing data transfer.
Thank God for a quick load. He's out of my head.
Did it work? Are we...
Yep, you're separate.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
That's so cool.
Whoa. Hey.
Hi, Alan.
You're really really not in my head anymore?
Nope.
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
Please.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Which was to.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching.
You were wrong.
I was not wrong.
But
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
and the bacteria got out, infecting everything.
Yep.
How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern me.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright. I'll have to repair the sea truck on the way home, but it's not a big deal. I gotta have another battery. Thank the Lord.
Warning. Passing 100
Welcome
meters.
aboard, Captain.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Should have time.
Seek fluid intake.
Good thing I have water on me.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, I do have to make the way back to the sea truck to repair and take it home, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Good. Go. A little low on energy, but that's fine. If you do something, I will shock you. Don't tempt me. Got it. That's what I call a good shock. Get out of here while it's phased. And if I do need new batteries, I can just stop home and just replace them for those new power cells I have waiting at home, so. Now, for going invisible, I have not seen them go invisible yet. Maybe they changed that. So far, if anything, they've just been kind of chilling. My god, I'd basically be running for power for years with that nuclear rods I set up. That thing ain't going anywhere anytime soon. That base is gonna stay in for years. Ah, here we go. Forgot which way I had to go. I don't think I go super up yet. Make a hard right turn. Should be a shadow coming up soon. Ow. Speed up. straight up here and we're out. There's a shadow, but I'm already out of here. Launch it. This way. Yeah, there we go. I recognize these caves. Looks like I'm gonna have to pass a cellar it, but that ain't like the worst day in the world. What if I could just make it on the power we have left? I'll have to see how much power we have by the time we get to the surface. Looks like at least once I can make a direct course. Oh, the phase gate's back all the way back by the base. Okay, I'm gonna need battery power then. Head home real quick then. I've only made this trip about 1,000 times. Hold on. I know it really doesn't matter, but I feel like it kind of does. Gonna reattach these and go drop them off back at the actual proper hab. I just gotta move the prawn suit real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Grab this, slot it back in. Go ahead and bring this back real quick while I'm on the way there. Looks like the glow well has moved my aquarium setup. You ruddy creature. Detach and reattach. Hello? There we go. Just go ahead and move these out of the way real quick. Then all I should need is just these. Just this one. Perfect. Alright, let me go grab those batteries real quick. Probably gonna just leave that behind, I don't need it anymore.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. It's gonna be a pain in the arse anyway in order to eat out there. Okay, got all that, got all that. Power cells, they should be in here. Open up. Like I wish they had quick speed fins too. Unfortunately, they don't have those anymore. They kind of got rid of those. Okay, destroy these in the truck. And the dead one. I don't have some extra batteries. Yeah, there. Works for me. Alright. Time to head out. Hopefully I should be there in a jiffy. Not gonna lie, as we kind of come toward the end, this has actually been really fun. I was a little confused at first, but it's been fun. But I am also kind of, in a sense, happy to move on, as well as I'm also kind of sad to go. But not gonna lie, Subnautica is one of those games that's always just been fun, while also kind of sad at the same time. But hopefully with the second one coming out very soon, that'll be fun as well to enjoy on the branches. Once it's time for those to come out and play. See what they've done with the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the phase gate that was near Outpost 0, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. And not especially the last two games, I've built a pretty decent sized basis on both accords. Unfortunately, the animals in those aquariums will probably pass. Well, then again, supposedly the whole station will just, I wouldn't say recycle power, but they do tend to, like, auto-feed and everything. With nuclear power, I don't really see it going bad, considering it's such a small base to run. And once everything's started, or done producing, then it's just taking care of the fish. So, those fish will enjoy a nice little ecosystem. Maybe they'll find unity amongst themselves. Who the frick knows? Excuse me. This way. Sorry. These guys keep being in the dang way, dog. Bum 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 doo doo. Thanks for stopping on time, mate. Goodbye, ship. Thank you for being so useful this season. He's just gonna sink to the bottom and rust, man. Oh, they're playing a nice little song at the end. Never mind. Not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing at the moment. Got out into the snow and immediately freaking got all freaking cold. All the way to the back. I'm only going with my repair tool and my scanner. A few batteries for research. A lot of food and a lot of drink for survival purposes. I think they'd be able to construct their own food for me, but I figure it's kind of a nice way of being proactive for them. Oh, look at him go.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Alright. Cool. Alan?
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from.
Yeah.
Besides, I don't have another ride.
Yeah.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or
Alright.
you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right.
Me too.
Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I am ready now. Cool. It's snowy. been frostbitten.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Right? Oh, it's just a teleporter to the phase
You've been
gate.
hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Cool.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
So big.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Alright.
Well, this is different.
Extra arms. What am I doing? Oh. Like, I just float? I can float. Cool. Yeah, I can fly. Use the force, Luke. That's so cool. There we go. That's one. Number two. Ooh. Trying to get rid of this dang thing, bro.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Roger.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready.
Alright.
There is no time to lose.
Sorry. My PDA was ringing. That is pretty cool. You gonna let me in, Chief?
Join me, Robin.
Coming. Get me up. Ow. Could have been a bit lighter on the landing.
The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
Noticed.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Let's do
I
it.
found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work.
I should have kept her necklace.
Memory.
Oh well.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Oh, let's say, what do you want me to brace myself with?
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Putting it. It's so cool. Just a random meteorite. No worries.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Woo! There's his home world. giant technological
And
construct.
if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Gotta be honest, you look like they're doing great, man. They look like they're just doing great. Duh. That was fun. That was a really good ending for the last little bit, even though it's meant to be like a freaking DLC. It was really fun just for its own little game. I do hope y'all enjoyed. I can only play this case. I hope y'all enjoyed. If not, I did enjoy. It was very fun to play. This game's very enjoyable as always, and this has been something I learned PC on, so not this one, but at least the Subnautica in general. In any case, tomorrow I will be starting with Sniper Elite Resistance. That's what they called it. That'll be fun tomorrow since it's first day out, and of course take the weekend off and then back on again. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. Sniping of heads off, of course. Beyond all that though, it's been fun. Happy to enjoy everyone that's come, of course, and the subscriptions and follows that have come through it, Lord, or of course through it. And hopefully we'll see you guys next. So I wish you all the best. God bless. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night. And we'll be praying for you as always.